Hello, welcome back to the Olden Shot. Crap camera number 5. This is the Konica Z-Up 115E compact zoom camera with a 38 to 115mm lens. There's no information printed on the lens or in the camera body to tell you what apertures there are or the range of shutter speeds. However, this came in the original box with its user guide, and there's a spec sheet in the user guide and tells me the maximum aperture is 4.1 at 38mm and f11.3 at 115mm, so it's not a very fast lens at all. The shutter goes from 1.2 to a 300th. The camera reads the DX code off the film and has settings from ISO 25 to ISO 3200. If the film doesn't have a DX code, the camera defaults to ISO 25, and that surprised me because most other compact zooms would default to ISO 100. And how many ISO 25 films are there? So, the on-off button is the red one on the back. You press that and the lens cover opens and the lens pops out a little bit. On the top of the camera we've got the shutter release button and we've got the mode button. And the mode button allows you to switch between red eye reduction on the flash, automatic flash, self timer, night portrait, no flash, exposure compensation plus 1.5 and infinity. And I found out or guessed eventually that the infinity is for if you're shooting through a window or something like that. The camera takes a CR2 battery. They are readily available but not necessarily at your local shop. I bought mine at the local Screw Fix. I think they use them in things like burglar alarms. And I also discovered something I didn't know about this and other compact zooms. To change the battery, which is in here, or to initiate rewind, there's another little hole there. What I've had to do in the past is look for a ballpoint pen to press in the little hole. And after watching the YouTube video I feel quite stupid really, because I found this on nearly all compacts so far. If you look at the tab on the end of the cable, there's a little bobble, and that's for opening your battery cover and for initiating your rewind. Really makes me feel stupid that I didn't know that, but there you go. So I loaded the camera with Kodak BW400CN, which is a C41 black and white film, colour negative. It expired in 2012 and the camera dictated that I shot it at ISO 400. So I'm a bit croaky this morning. I developed it in the CS41 for 4 minutes instead of 3.5, but the negatives look underdeveloped with dark edges outside the frame area, so I probably need fresh chemistry. The film scanned okay, but the results are quite grainy and a lot of shadow detail is gone. So here are the shots. The shot at Ridley Park in Blyth, which has featured in some earlier videos, and let's have a look at them now. So the photos convinced me that I definitely feel this camera is worth using with fresh film, but the limited apertures mean it is a bright daylight camera unless using flash. The other thing I notice about it is that you can't smoothly stop anywhere in the zoom range. If you press it, just want a little bit of zoom, you press it, it comes out to a certain, like zoom stop. And that's it. It's so I think it's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 zoom settings. It's not seamless zooming. So crap camera because it's plastic, and it was made, I think it was released late 90s and probably sold up until early 2000s, but the quality of the photographs are worthwhile. There's one thing I forgot to tell you, is it's got a diopter adjustment, so if you wear glasses or whatever, you can adjust the diopter so that things look sharp in the viewfinder. And the other thing about this camera when I got it was there was an exposed film in it. The film I developed at the same time as I did the Kodak film that I shot. I didn't want to use a batch of chemicals just to do an exposed film that I found in the camera. But about half the roll had been exposed, and I can tell you that this camera has been on a cruise to Norway, and it's been to Chatsworth stately home in Derbyshire. There are some photographs of people in, and I did think about putting them on just so if anybody knew of them, I could show them the photos that they never ever had developed. But I'm not sure about if it would be morally good to post photographs taken by somebody else. And also this camera may have come from a house clearance, so it's possible that somebody in the photos had passed on. So I'm not going to do that. So that's it for now. Thank you for watching, and more coming soon. Bye.